Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Q&A Sunday. I'm Rich Dallas with Berkshire Hathaway, the Dallas-Fincham team. And on today's episode, we're going to talk about the 6 steps to better health and vitality. And this question actually came to me from an agent who asked me, how is it possible to have a balanced life of staying healthy as well as being a busy agent? And I felt like not only is that a great question for agents to answer, but it's also a question for everybody. So I felt like let's throw it into a Q&A Sunday and let's go over 6 steps that actually kind of cover all this, and we'll weave everything in together. So stay tuned. Okay, let's jump into the 6 steps. Step number 1, you need to schedule some phone-free time. Now, I'm not talking 5 minutes where you walk away from your phone and you panic because you're shaking. I'm talking about actual scheduled time where for a couple of hours, whether it be a day, every other day, where you're just not glued to your phone. And that is going to bring your stress levels down because you're just constantly on here. I see it all the time. You go out to a restaurant, people aren't interacting anymore. They're on their phone. And, as agents, we're constantly on our phone, but that's one thing that, you really need to do. And I know I need to do a better job of, and I know a lot of other people do, is just kind of have that decompression and have a little bit of phone-free time. So that's step number 1. Step number 2, get out of town. Yes, you don't have to go on some big, crazy vacation, because I know the world that we're in right now, it's kind of, vacation's almost like a taboo word at this point. So you just get out of town and head to the mountains. I'm sure whatever town you live in, unless you're in Kansas, you probably have some rolling hills. But if you're in Pittsburgh, head to the Laurel Highlands and just take relax. Go down to the waterfront and just sit by the river on a bench. It doesn't have to be something elaborate. Just get out of town and just have that time to relax. And again, that would be a great time to have that phone-free time where you're just relaxing a little bit. And step number 3 is schedule breaks, little mini breaks. It doesn't have to be something major. It has to just be one of those things that's in your schedule. Now, one of my big mentors, Tom Ferry, shout out to him. That is one of his things that he says all the time. If it's not in your schedule, it's not going to happen. So that's one of those things with these little mini breaks. That could be, I'm going to take the kids to the park on Saturday. I'm going to go play golf on Sunday. I'm going to do this or that, just to have little breaks in your day and your week, your month, and your year are going to give you the energy that you need to keep moving forward. Because when you have a deadline and a break is coming, you work harder and you work faster to get that work done in the time that is allotted for that before your next break. So that's a really great way. So steps 1, 2, and 3 are really kind of about relaxing and just, decompressing. So step number 4, have a more disciplined health routine. Now, everybody says that. I mean, how many people have said that before? And I know it's a great thing in theory, but what you need to do, again, put it in your schedule. And that is one of those things where whether it's I wake up and I do 20 jumping jacks and 5 sit-ups or whatever you want to do, you can do it in your bedroom, you can do it in your basement, take the dog for a walk, go for a run, do whatever you want to do, ride your bike. It doesn't matter as long as you're putting it in your routine and in your schedule and you're making it happen a little by little. It's the compound effect. Darren Hardy, again, we're giving all kinds of shout outs to these people that have mentored me, but the compound effect, that's a great book. It's chipping away little by little by little by little, and every time you do something, it compounds onto the next and the next and the next, and it just keeps going and going and going. So that's step 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step 5, get more rest. Everybody knows that you should get 8 hours of sleep. There's study after study after study that say you need to have that 8 hours of sleep. I know I don't get it. I know I would love to get it, but you really need to try to get as close to that as possible. I know right now, my sister wasn't feeling good, and it's because she's getting like 4 hours of sleep a night. She just told me this on Tuesday, and that's killing me. You know, you got to get a little bit more sleep and get that in your planet. Go to bed early. That way you can have that time to go to bed and get more rest. And number 6, avoid the energy sucking vampires. Again, this is all about Tom Ferry. You know, the energy sucking vampires, that's a phrase that he kind of, coined. And that is really the negative people. Negative people bring your health down. You don't think about it, but right now, negativity is everywhere right now because we're constantly right now. It's so all about the election and this and that and what's happening with COVID, and there is so much negativity in the world right now that you could listen to. One of the things, delete those news apps off of your phone. You don't need to hear the constant negative news. That is one thing that will definitely make you decompress and feel a little bit better. So I hope that those 6 tips, getting some phone-free time, getting out of town and having a little bit of a break, scheduling little mini breaks in your day, having a more disciplined routine, getting more rest, and avoiding the energy-sucking vampires. I hope that helps have a little bit healthier lifestyle for you moving forward. If you have any questions, reach out to me. I would love to talk to you about my routines, or I'll be your accountability partner to put some routines in place for you. My number is 412-965-6387. Again, obviously, if you have any questions about this craziness in the real estate world that we're going through, I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to give you a secret. It's bananas out there. So definitely, if you're thinking about selling, reach out to me, somebody on the team, and we will help you get through this right now. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you have a healthy, start today, start tomorrow, just start it. All right, take care. Have a great one.